My name is Dantel Ruya Hood.
Ria.
Yeah, Ruya, Ruya. I'm from Alamada, born and raised, born in the hospital, or you can't even be a baby anymore, but one of the last few. My mom is from Turkey. She was born in Eskişehir. From there, she moved to Istanbul with the family, and she became a flight attendant. And my father, he's from Oklahoma. He's part of the Shawnee tribe of Native Americans. And he was a security systems analyst, and the two of them met in Saudi Arabia. I think they had spent some time in Saudi Arabia together, and then they moved to Oakland because my mom had friends here. I would say in 1983, they heard it was a great place. Oakland, Berkeley, it's up and coming, hippie revolution, and they loved it. And so they stayed with my brother for a year in Oakland, and then after he was born, they had fallen in love with Alameda in the meantime, and they moved here onto Otis. And about 3 years later or so, they had me. So my father was born in Pennsylvania, I think around Hershey. That is actually where the origin of the Shawnee tribe is from. At some point, they moved to Oklahoma, where now my father's whole family is spread out around Oklahoma, Texas, and he went to college there in Oklahoma City. From there, he actually traveled a lot. He was gifted, one might say, for technologies. So he moved to Italy, I believe, originally, went throughout the Middle East, spent a lot of years traveling and helping to create security systems. I was born here, but my mom was Turkish. I'm first generation on that side. So my dad is Native American, original people here. My mom is total immigrant, I have sort of both sides of the coin. My mom, her only language was really Turkish at that time. She's still learning English. She only spoke to us in Turkish because she knew that being born and raised in the States, you're going to learn English regardless. I came into kindergarten still almost as an ESL student. My syntax was kind of reversed. I would say things like open the light instead of turn on the light. And from there, because I had to learn English, my brain processed it in a different way, and it kind of helped me in my academics a lot. My dad used to take us to powwows all the time. I just remember, being given this hand-knit shawl that had been passed down, I believe, through my stepmom. We would hang out, we'd do arts and crafts. What we'd really wait for was when the sun would go down, and we'd do the dances around the fire, and we'd wear our shawls, and we'd let them blow in the wind, and go dance around in a circle and learn the rain dances and have these rain sticks that would make these amazing sounds. That was definitely like a defining moment in my youth. I don't think that I had ever really thought about two different cultures coming together until one day in preschool. I think I was maybe 4 years old. We were reading Dr. Seuss, and we had green eggs and ham day at school. And I look at the eggs, and they're green. And I think my mom had taught me prior that don't eat green eggs because they're rotten, and that's not good for you, so be careful. So all I ate was the ham. And after school, I went home and I talked to my mom about I didn't eat the eggs because they were green and you told me that's bad, so I only ate the ham. My mom, up until this point, hadn't really spoken to me about my culture, and she got this kind of stern look on her face. And she said, we don't eat ham. We're Muslim. And what's going to happen is God going to smite me? And she said, no. It's my fault. I never told you before. But I never thought that it would become a problem at this point because you're so young. But we don't eat that animal because it's unclean according to our religion. And so it's okay. Don't worry. You don't need to go throw up. God will understand that you didn't know. But it was my first time having to realize what I am. My first time somebody told me, hey, you're actually part of this, and you need to be aware of it.